welcome. It's Michael Murray with Benzinga, joined here by Altomari, the chairman and CEO of Agile Therapeutics. Al, thank you so much for joining us today. How are you?
Great. Thank you, Michael.
Al, it's a pleasure to have you here. Give us a quick overview of Agile Therapeutics to start off and what exactly the company does.
Sure. So Agile Therapeutics is a women's healthcare company. So I'm proud to say, unlike a lot of the biotech companies, that we have actually got to the goal line. We're selling product. We've launched our first product, which is a once-a-week contraceptive patch, Michael. It's an alternative for women who don't want to use birth control pills. So taking a patch once a week is a lot simpler than taking pills every day. And a lot of times these women aren't ready for more an invasive method like an IUD or a vaginal ring. So we think it's a dynamite product. It's a low dose product with low doses of hormones, which makes the product a lot more tolerable and safer for women. So it's really a winner.
Fantastic. And can you talk a little bit about your Skinfusion technology? What makes that work and what makes it novel as well?
Sure. So the trick where we're dealing with a transdermal or a patch, so our patch is quite unique. Transdermal is really a set of patents and know-how of what makes this product special. First, it's the formulation, Michael. Like what, in our case, when a patch goes on the skin, what makes the product, in our case, the hormones, in our product called Twirla, what drives them through the woman's skin and into her circulation. So that formulation is one of our patents. And then the second series of patents has to do, in this case, with the design of the product. So most patches, think of them like a Band-Aid. Most patches are like a plasticky Band-Aid you would use even as a man. So imagine wearing a plastic Band-Aid for a week. So we redesigned the technology, and that's the Skinfusion technology, where we use a fabric, so it would actually feel like my shirt, where it's much more comfortable, it's round. So not only does the product perform and the hormones come out of the product and into the circulation, but the product is much more comfortable to wear on the skin, particularly that it's being worn for a week. And because it's round, it has less of a chance to get caught up in a woman's clothing. So there's been a series of design patents, Michael, that are really critical to this product. This is not the typical patch. This has been specially designed for contraception to make the product not only safe and effective, but also wear very comfortably over the course of 1 week for a woman. And that's what we call Skinfusion.
Fantastic. Al, thank you for that. I also want to talk to the public offering you just closed that netted Agile $7.5 million. It's a significant raise in this biotech market, especially. What allowed you to secure this deal?
Michael, you hit the nail on the head. I mean, just first of all, we did backflips. To raise that amount of money in this market is, I think, a testimony to the company, but also the progress we're making out of the company. These were institutional investors who've been watching us for a while, and the fact that we're able to continue to grow our sales and our revenue at the clip we're on, at the same time reducing our expenses, people see that this company is going to get to the goal line. Our goal line, Michael, is to be profitable or throw off cash out of the business. So this raise was an important step there. And just as you mentioned, the biotech market, I heard some statistics the other day I'll share with you. There's about a little over 700 biotech companies that are publicly traded on the exchanges. Michael, I heard a number that, about almost 300 of them need cash or have less than 1 year of cash. So imagine us competing with over 300 companies, and we got that deal done fast. So Agile distinguished itself from that crowd because A, we're a revenue company, B, we're really on a great clip growing this business, Michael, and C, that we're really good stewards of the cash. We're spending a lot less money on the business. So we said at one point that we doubled our sales and cut our expenses in half. So that message really resonated well, Michael. And I think that's why we'll get the deal done in a really difficult market, but with great investors. So fantastic marquee investors. So it just couldn't be any better, but it really was the company's performance and where we are as a company that really put us light years ahead of our unfortunately, some of the other companies that are still looking to raise cash. So we were able to get in and out, and we were thrilled, Michael.
Wonderful. Well, of course, congratulations to you and the team, Al. Now, what does this mean for Agile? What do you intend to use this cash from the offering for?
Sure. So everything we do, Michael's on one way or another related to our lead product, Twirla, the once-a-week contraceptive patch I mentioned at the beginning of the call. So all roads lead to Twirla. We do have a pipeline. Unfortunately, we just don't have the capability to activate our pipeline right now, as we shouldn't. So think of virtually every nickel we raise goes into the commercialization of Twirla, one way or another. So we're just all in with Twirla. Twirla's got to really carry our company, and we're on the goal line, Michael, of being profitable. And I'm not sure I can mention even a single biotech or company of kind of our size, these specialty companies, that were able to get a company profitable, and thrown off cash with one product. And we're going to probably do it by the end of our third year in the marketplace, which is extraordinary. So, which I think is a story into itself. So I think that's a really important part of kind of what we do. So to answer your question succinctly, it's all going for Twirla's commercialization. We're not done yet. So we want to continue to invest and get this product to another level.
Terrific. Al, a final question before we let you go here. We certainly thank you for the time. With the current hype in this space, how important is it to incorporate AI in order to remain competitive in biotech? Do investors want to see that? And do you see it being a part of the competitive space moving forward?
Yeah, I do. In our case, I don't want to say we're in AI just yet, Michael. But, we're doing a lot with the end market, end consumer. In our case, the customer or the woman buying our product. So, imagine that the hundreds of thousands of women that we market to. I think there's a real opportunity for us to, number one, spend our money smarter, continue to deploy our digital dollars more effectively, but just getting our arms around that much data and, having a continuous learning environment that we can deploy our capital or deploy our research, resources smarter. So that's where we're going to probably continue to kind of blaze new grounds and spend our money smarter and deploy it smarter. Other companies are looking to do it in R&D. We're not quite there yet. So we think there's an opportunity to use data smarter and potentially use the AI tools to help us deploy our capital a little smarter. I think that's a real world opportunity for somebody like Agile. And we don't spread our bets across the whole United States. We're focused on 5 states. We're focused on the customers there, and I think AI can help us be even smarter.
Excellent. Very exciting news here. And Al, like I said, we certainly thank you for the time and taking out in your busy day here to chat with us and talk to us about what's going on for Agile Therapeutics. Al Altomari, Chairman and CEO of the company, thank you once again for being here with us today.
And thanks, Michael. Thank you for your well wishes. I'll share with the team. Thank you.